Goodwill is one of the many organizations that has been forced to make changes due to the coronavirus outbreak. Joining us live tonight to talk more about how the nonprofit has been impacted is Jeff Wieser, the interim head of Goodwill of Western and Northern Connecticut. Jeff, thank you very much for joining us right now. We appreciate it.
Great to be here.
Let me ask you first, what is the status right now of your stores? I imagine things are closed, right?
All 22 of our stores are closed for the time being, but most importantly, our donation centers are open for drop and go type deliveries. We're not taking big items that need our usually friendly staff. We've asked them not to be friendly during this period, stay away from donors, but come clean out those closets while we all have a lot of time at home and drop them off at our drop and go centers. It's a very important part of us picking up again once we can get up and running again.
It's funny you just mentioned that, because I was going to ask, I know myself, everybody right now, you're stuck in the house, you're doing anything you can to kind of pass the time, finding things to clean, including the closets, of course, in the basements. Do you expect, a big onslaught of stuff from people once we're able to go back outside again and kind of be normal?
We're getting a lot of stuff right now. Really people are cleaning out the attics, the basements, and they are dropping things off. Lower than last year, not surprisingly, just because people aren't leaving home, and we don't encourage them to leave home. But if they do, we're making it as safe as possible for our employees to accept the goods and for people to drop them off safely. Most importantly, though, the mission that we accomplish is getting people to work. And while our stores are closed, our donation centers are open. Our career centers and our career coaches are still very active in taking interviews, talks, discussions with people who are seeking jobs at our website, gwct.org. We'll set up a virtual appointment with you and help you find a job in this really terrible climate.
Yeah. You mentioned your employees. I have to ask you before we go, how are your employees managing right now? I think everyone's kind of in the same boat with this. Emotionally, it's overwhelming. But again, a lot of folks are not working right now, which just kind of adds to the situation.
Well, that's absolutely right. And when you close 22 stores, we had to furlough some people, and we do have lots of people who are out of work right now. We can't wait to hire every one of them back. And we will hire everyone back as soon as there's some sort of certainty. In the meantime, we're trying to keep health benefits going. We're trying to keep some amount of stability going and keeping in touch with our employees and making sure they're well looked after. But when you lose revenue from 22 stores, the main thing that keeps you going, it's a really challenging environment. And I feel for every small business out there in our situation.
Okay, Jeff Wieser, thank you very much. We really appreciate you joining us this afternoon from Goodwill, and good luck to yourself and everyone with the organization.
Thanks for having me.